We are live.
Welcome to episode 384 of Talking Beards. Tonight we will have Andrew, the Sasquatch Orten, talking about Beardmerica 2, the sequel. Bum, bum, bum. We'll have our host, Aaron. Excuse me, I almost choked over there.
Aaron.
Wicked.
Used to be Aaron D. Johnson, but not anymore. Now it's Aaron.
I choked on my own spit. I'm sorry, man.
Aaron
We'll
double
have our host tonight, Aaron and John, talk for whatever kind of nonsense they can come up with tonight on Talking Beards.
I mean, I think that was lovely.
All the nonsense.
There's nothing wrong with that
to
at
say.
all.
There's nothing more to say. Let's get into it.
Let her rip.
Talking Beards, the podcast.
Welcome all you beard lovers to our podcast where we try weird things to you, play some trivia, chat about life, and who knows, maybe even talk about beard stuff too. Now it's time to meet your host, Aaron D. Johnson and Sean Big Sexy Glander. And as always, behind the scenes is producer Natalie.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? This is episode number 384 of the live show. We are here. We are ready to do this. We are on a World's Eve week, kind of, because we're not going to do a show next week unless Sean wants to do one on his own. We're not doing a show next week, so
There will
this
be
is
no show next week.
This is the last show before Worlds. This is the last show with this. So I figured, last week with the mullet, might as well be suns out, guns out, right? That's kind of the
sleeveless,
and we got Raven here, Alan Eckert's here, Anthony Cardy's here, and so is Jeff.
Before the show's over, can you believe that?
Breaking news. Anthony Cardy is here before the show. Did you know that Anthony Cardy is the face of Worlds? That's right. He is the face, and you should come to Worlds July 3rd through the 5th in Pittsburgh and see him live in person. Anthony Cardy, you can hug him, you can kiss him on the cheek. He loves these things, all the interactions with all the people. He loves those sort of things. Take pictures with him, shake his hand, just everything. Go and
make sure you register for Worlds. Cutoff is 7/2 at 4 p.m.
Yeah, for real. Don't touch Anthony. He hates that. But for real, if you are coming, this is the wrong dates. That's an old picture. Anyway, if you're coming to Worlds, just pre-register now. Don't be like a regular old beer person and try to wait to the last moment and don't do that.
Hey, he said you could do that. There may be repercussions.
Well, there you go.
Yes, he will reach into your pockets. He always
go
does.
touch this guy at Worlds. He loves it.
Is Talking Beards going live at Worlds?
Talking Beards will probably go live at some point, right? Like we'll probably go live just on Facebook because from a cell phone, I think it's a little simpler. But I won't really be able to go live during the competition very much. I might be able to, who knows? But me and Nick Mott will be the live stream co-MCs or whatever. We're going to be on the live stream, filling in the dead air between categories and during intermissions and all that good stuff.
Live commentary.
I'm nervous and excited about it. I've talked to Nick on the phone. I think it's going to go well. We both think for day one may be a little hiccupy, but once we've got 3 days to figure it out. So by day 3, we'll be good to go.
You'll have it figured out by day 3.
For sure.
But like the freestyle category on day 3?
By the end of day 3, I think we'll be great. Everything will be smooth as silk. But yeah,
Right.
the live stream, Mad Viking Beard Company, I think we'll be streaming it on their YouTube channel. And I believe the plan is to stream it on WBMC2025.com as well. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work, but go to the YouTube and Talking Beards. I'm sure we'll share links throughout the week. It's going to be incredibly busy, nonstop. We're going to get there Tuesday and we're just going to go. There's baseball games, Sean. There's pre-parties. There's post-parties. There's a competition in between, and there's an election on Sunday, which that brings you in, man. Well, you're going to be there. What's going to happen on Sunday? Let's just do that.
Mild panic attack, followed by 7 shots, and then like I'm just joking. I am not sure. I am going to wing it. I'm going to do my best, but I am going to propose for Worlds for 2029 in Spokane, Washington. So that's what I'm doing on Sunday while everybody else is relaxing because of their long, freaking drawn out days that they've had for 3 to 4 days on end, depending on when you get there. Nope. I'm getting up and getting business done.
I'm excited, dude. You're gonna possibly bring Worlds back to the States. Just a few short years.
I'm at least putting it out there.
You're gonna try. I think it's you or France, right? That's
right.
The only
the
two options. So
yep.
Everybody, if you are part of the WBMA, check your email, right? Is that the emails will be sent out, and if you are not in attendance, I think you can still vote. Vote, or you can vote by proxy, right? So if you have a buddy that's going to Worlds and you're representing the Tulsa Beard Club or whatever, I don't know, just make sure that they go in your place and they know who to vote for, and let's try to get behind Spokane and bring Worlds back to the state so we can go have a beard competition in the giant wagon. Right.
That would be pretty wild, actually.
Right.
And when you go off stage, you got to slide off stage.
I'm down for this. I think this is a beautiful idea.
That could be a pre-party event.
Pre-party at the wagon, Sean.
Right. See? No, but it could be like in the Davenport in the Great Red Ballroom. Friggin', there's some choices that are there.
I'm excited for it, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing your proposal, and y'all are gonna get that all cooked up this week, and
gonna finalize it. I mean, it's been simmering, it's been cooking,
it's been simmering. Now you're gonna go ahead and heat up the pot and put it in taco shells or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. Big old.
However, we're gonna eat it. It's gonna be done.
I don't know.
What did you post up there, Natalie? What do we need to do? Last 24 hours to get ticket to game and have $5 of every sale go to charity. So this is it. This is the last 24 hours. We're in it.
That's good to know.
So yeah. What's up, Jeremy Smith? So go to the website, WBMC 2025. If you are interested, I think it's Wednesday at noonish, something like that. The baseball game, it's Pittsburgh versus someone. I don't remember.
Another baseball team.
Yeah. Someone's going to throw out the first pitch. $5 will go per ticket of those sales will go to the charity. I think they're going to shout out, the beard people. We may be able to go down on the field. I don't know. What's going to happen.
Jason throwing out? Who's throwing out the pitch?
I don't know. I didn't want to say because I don't know for sure. I think it's going to be Jason.
I guess I didn't catch that part totally. But
I think he is, but I wasn't 100%. So, but someone with a beard most likely is throwing out the first pitch, and we will know that. But probably. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. So if you're kind of thinking about doing it, apparently you got to do it right now because the face of world said so. You have
last 24 hours. Does that mean like what? 5 o'clock tomorrow or 8 o'clock Eastern?
Do it right now. right after the show, go to the website and make it happen. Go get those tickets to the baseball game and hang out with everybody, because Wednesday will probably be the last chill-ish day, because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is going to be nonstop. And then, Wednesday night is the pre-party, and that's prejudging starts. Prejudging starts that Wednesday night. Ooh. And there's a pinball tournament. I know there's like a wing eating contest at some point.
No kidding.
The wing eating contest is at the post event after the whole competition on Saturday.
I don't know. Oh. There's so much going on.
There's so much going on. Every day is something new.
Every day. And,
of course it is.
The whole calendar is listed. If maybe I would just click on it, I would, because you've got 8 days, 13 hours, and 49 minutes and 17 seconds before this thing is, it's here. Like, it's pretty much here. Pretty much,
Good Lord.
We'll go through it real quick.
I am not prepared.
Wednesday, Pittsburgh Pirates game. See, it doesn't even say who they're playing. 12:35. And then St. Louis Cardinals. That's what Cardinals sound like. The parade is 8:30 a.m. on Thursday. Then the pre-qualifying stuff's 9:30. Opening ceremony's 11. Goes to like 7:30-ish. And then every day after that, Friday, prejudging stuff starts at like 9:30. Goes to competition starts at 11. Goes to 7:30. And Saturday's the same. And then Sunday isn't listed on here, because Sunday is just, everybody.
Just the meeting.
Everybody be with everybody, do your thing, go be tourists, go back to your homes, go to the WBMA meeting and come vote for Spokane. Do all those things. But yeah, it's here, man. 8 days away. Worlds is upon us. And we're going to be together. So we better take some pictures together, so we can get new
I've actually been saying that. So I think maybe even I will remember it.
Because these are our things. Like we don't have any we don't have many things
I have like 3 of each of us that work, and I just keep trying to rotate them. So, but
anyway, how you been, dude? We purposely didn't talk before the show, because the last few weeks we're like, we talk about all the good stuff, and then we get to the show and we're like, well, we talked about this earlier. We didn't talk. So how's it going?
No. We did not talk this time, and I am kind of failing. Hey, I went to my daughter's birthday lunch today. Happy birthday, Emma!
Happy birthday, Emma! How was how was her birthday lunch?
I'm extremely full. Yeah, it was our favorite Mexican restaurant, which happens to be just over the fence back there. So
you have a Mexican restaurant over your fence?
I do.
That's dangerous.
It is dangerous. I have not put the gate in that I was told I was allowed to put a gate in, but that would just be terrible. We just go over there every night for dinner. So,
like, it's seriously on the other side of the fence in your backyard.
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass. Yeah. I would put the fence in all day long. I'd go to like Lowe's and get some of those like paving stones and be like,
right.
Go, boom. We are
nice little pathway. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
That's super cool.
That would be
it's our favorite restaurant, and it worked out. It may have led to some of our decisions for buying this place when it came available. So.
The Mexican restaurant was right behind your house.
Yeah, it was the main reason. Second was I had a business I needed to shop, and it had a shop, so there was that.
Yeah, well, but you still have a business, and you still have the shop, right?
Yeah, and it's in the shop. Believe it or not, it is out in the shop.
It is making stuff.
Look at this full circles. It used to be like setting up manufactured homes. Now it's like making beards look and smell good.
Absolutely. And right now, until I think Wednesday, you can use promo code Worlds25 and you can save 25% off. I was going to pop this up, but this isn't good enough. We can get 25% off right now. Yeah.
That's less.
That's less. Don't use this one right now. Use this one later. But if you want some BSBB right now, Worlds 25, you can get 25% off. So there you go.
Yeah. That way you have your stuff. That way it will reach you. The reason it's cut off that way, so it'll reach you by then. So.
That's it. That's the plan. Unless you live like in, somewhere far away. I
Yeah.
don't know,
The furthest away, like
England or something. It's not going to make it there in time for Worlds. So,
No.
maybe don't do that. But if you live somewhere that it's shippable within 3 days, it'll be there. John. It'll be there.
And in the Northwest Territories, probably not getting your orders, but
Maybe.
other than that, we're doing good.
Yeah. Thanks. Dang, I didn't load the picture. Dadgummit. I was going to, and I wandered around. Anyway.
What picture?
What picture were you looking for?
We went outside to take pictures of the car.
I did, and then I ran up on the driveway instead.
As part of that, I didn't do much else, but I do know for a fact you did. But you didn't load no pictures.
I failed. Anyway, so we got a new car. Breaking news. We've been kind of following the saga of the Subaru Forester on the show. It had head gasket issues like a month ago. I drove it to work a couple times, and the new Forester, and had an exhaust manifold leak, which I have been dealing with for like a year. And I was like, you know what? I'm committed. I'm going to get rid of this exhaust leak. It's going to have new head gaskets. Well, we are cooking. What's up, Jonathan Shields? And so I finally got the exhaust manifold installed, and we were good to go. We were exhaust leak free, and I got 5 miles down the road and spun a rod bearing. So that was good. Perfect. Right. That's exactly what I wanted to do after spending a few $1,000s on the car, really. Like, if I could have really planned it out, I think I would have waited till after I put brand new tires on it, brand new sway bar bushings, and new head gasket,
all the new things. Yeah.
Put all these new parts on it. Then I would brake. Brake. I timed it pretty good. It's the best possible scenario of it breaking, really, in the most sarcastic way possible.
Super terrible.
But it's fine. I got, while I was sitting on the side of the road at 5:15 in the morning waiting on AAA, and Andrew luckily was here, so he got to come keep me company until Natalie woke up, and then she also got to keep me company because AAA took quite a while to get there with the truck. I got on cars.com. I checked AutoNation first, but the Columbia location, obviously, because it's over here, which is AutoNation Hyundai over here. And
not our location.
Right. But I did check AutoNation first because, number one, I thought it would be funny to go to AutoNation and send you pictures and buy a car from there, but they didn't have anything. But anyway, cars.com hooked me up. I had a couple automobiles kind of preset in my head that I didn't want to deal with problems with, and I felt like going the Lexus Toyota route was going to be my best bet.
For sure.
All the 4Runners in the country are $9 million. And so are all the Tacomas in the country. They're also $9 million. So I went to a couple Lexus SUVs, the small one and the next size up. I didn't want a giant one. And ended up with the Lexus NX 200T, which is the smaller SUV. It was about an hour away. Car lot people were super cool. It was in great shape. It was the right color, the right interior. I think it pretty much had every single option that year model came with.
It makes your balls cold.
It's got heated and cooled seats. It's got carbon fiber, accents inside. All the things, right?
Ventilated seats is the best.
There was a lot of things that we were very fortunate to have with this automobile that we had a Lexus before, and then we got the Forester, and then we gave up a lot of creature comforts to get the Forester because that's what I wanted. I like the size of it. I like the shape and color, and it was what I wanted. Right. And Natalie didn't, and I should have listened to Natalie once again, but that's what we had. It did us well for about 200,000 miles until it didn't do us well. Right. It finally laid down and let me down. But we went back to a Lexus, and we've got all of our comforts that we once had, and we're very excited about it. And it's 6,000% more comfortable than the Forester. I think that was as a pretty fair estimate. It's the seats in the Forester were percentage. It's quite the percentage. So it's a lot better. we're excited about it. And now the Forester is on Marketplace. So if anybody wants a piece of Johnston history, they could be the owners of a Subaru Forester with a slightly used engine in it.
Will it come autographed?
If that is
If
what
you want it
if
to.
you want it autographed, I'll do it. I mean, I don't think this is anything anybody actually wants, but all joking aside, it's on Marketplace. Andrew found an engine in North Carolina for $600. So you could buy this car and put a $600 engine in it and be good to go. But I currently don't feel like doing it because I'm pretty pissed off at the car for breaking. So it's getting punished and maybe it'll get sold. If not, it'll sit in the yard with the rest of them because I'm currently sitting on 8 cars and I'm 2 away from my goal. So
it's out in Misfit Island, just
Misfit Island in the backyard.
You have a couple questions.
Man.
All right.
The broken toys.
Raven says, how many beard comps has the Forester driven you to? I would say, I know for a fact it drove us to 42 in 22. And then
42 and 22, he says.
42 and 22. Yes, I did 42 that year. And then the year after that, it probably did it half the year. So I'd say like 20. And then so I'd say probably around 70-ish.
Dang.
It probably took us to like 70 beer competitions. Does it come stock with BSBB? If
For the right price, it can.
It definitely can have some BSBB in it. Jeff Harris.
We'll load it up for the right price.
Yeah, that's right. It's a 2015 Jeff Harris. It's the first year of that body style. So it's, it's not brand new, but it's new to us and we like it. And it was extremely well taken care of. I wouldn't have hopped in if it was,
It had good service records. I checked.
Yeah, I had AutoNation up there took care of the background check of the automobile, and
they may have pulled a Carfax on it.
Yeah, there's a surplus of Japanese engines as well. I also looked those up. Like $1,500, you can get one for like 30,000 miles. So it's a thing, and if nobody buys it off Marketplace, that'll be what happens to it. I will just wing it one day, watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Everybody says the Boxster engine is super easy to pull. And I've got a buddy up the street that does it all the time. He flips Subarus. And he's already said he'd come help me. But right now I'm just mad at it and I want it out of my hair. So if
I would venture to guess it's easier than doing the rear end job on a Corvette.
Oh my gosh. Probably. Because that's next.
So speaking of hair.
Oh, there. Natalie's kicking us off. We got to stop talking. See, this is what happens. Now we've learned. If we don't talk before the show, this is what happens.
We have plenty to talk about.
We need more before show. So it's like we need to tell the guests like
it was an experiment. We figured out the way to go. So here we go.
Anyway, so Natalie said, speaking of hair.
What's everybody doing on July 26th?
What is everybody doing on July 26th? They should. Where's the... Oh, my gosh. Where is it? There it is. My bad. Yeah, so tonight we have Mr. Andrew Orten back on the show to talk about Beardmerica 2 Reloaded. It's up there in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Great event. We were there last year. Super fun time. So if you're up there in that part of the country, if you want to travel to an event, this is the one for you. The one and only Mr. Andrew Orten. What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Just doing the things, getting ready for the comp, work, take care of the wife, all the good stuff.
All the things.
All the things.
So how's everything going up there with you?
Well, the weather's kind of hot, but we're doing pretty good.
I've heard it's quite warm in a good part of the country.
A little bit. I mean, it's not like Satan's armpits or anything like that, but
I think that's here. I'm pretty sure
you'll get the swamp ass.
Yeah. Well, that's why I went like no sleeves tonight because it's too hot.
Ours says 85. What are you guys doing?
Currently,
I think we were at 94, feeling like 100.
Yeah, We were 101, feeling like 106 today.
Now it's 90, feels like 100.
Yeah, now it's only 90, feels like 100, and it's 8:30 at night. So,
That's why you need to live up in the Pacific Northwest.
no way. It gets cold up there. See, when you're like snowing, we're still like 60 and 70.
I'm a
good
squatch,
with
not a Yeti.
yeah, I'm not trying to deal with cold. I'm just trying to get through this fire that's outside currently.
Yeah, you guys got something going on, and I think you really need to figure it out because
It's
106, you said? Freaking
Yeah.
what?
It's so hot. Anyway,
Is
yeah.
that South Carolina weather? And you're Kentucky, right?
Kentucky, yep.
Is that normal Kentucky weather?
Yeah, I mean it'll get hotter. You know, it'll.
Well, then you guys are
it'll
just
go up.
damn fools for living in that stuff.
Eh,
I'll
be all right.
take the winter if I only get like 100 degrees for 3 days, and it's always during Beards on the Rocks. But for 3 days a year, I get.
Why is it always the hottest time ever during
Because it's
Beards
the
on the
first
Rocks?
weekend of August, and it's always the hottest weekend. And guess what it is this year? First weekend. Ugh. So anyways.
Well, and that's like our event. It's indoors, so
Okay.
It doesn't matter what it's like. You can be a million because you are indoors once again.
Yes,
Mhm.
indoors.
So
What doors? What doors
Yeah,
are
there
you
you
in?
go. That's
At the American Legion, post 113 here in Elizabethtown. I'm probably less than 10 minutes away from there. The hotels are like 5 minutes away. It's
There you go.
it's right in, I guess, where all the shopping centers are at, you know, in Elizabethtown.
So you had mentioned hotels. Did you had some killer deals last year on hotels? Do you all have anything this year?
Yeah, I think it was $100 last year or something to that nature, and this year he dropped it down to $99 a night.
Hey.
Now the great thing with that is, you know, I know it's not your $50 no-tell motel, but they got an indoor pool. It's right there where all the restaurants are at. I mean, it's a great price for that, and like the meet and greets right down the road from it. So I mean, not just that, but for that price, the events that they got going on around, not just ours, but they have Cruise in the Heartland, which is a really big classic car show. It starts on Friday where they do the judging for it, and then Saturday, which, you know, people can do before the comp, you could go right downtown. It's free. You're just going and walking around looking at all these classic cars. It's a great time.
Natalie and I went last year. Highly recommend it before the event. It's so much going on downtown. So many good cars. There was last year, so I would assume if there's a ton of them last year, it's going to be the same as this year.
Oh yeah.
Charms wants to know, is that posted on the event page? I assume he's talking about the hotel deal.
The hotel deal is, the Cruise in the Heartland is as well. I just grabbed their post and put it out there. It's like I said, it's the 25th, 26th. You'll see the cars all around. And not just that, we have one of the sports parks here that they do the Little League World Series. They've done that there, and they have baseball going on, youth baseball going on there probably at the same time. So for us to get those rates at that hotel, I mean, it's not a Worlds type ordeal, but that's a pretty good price for
That's great rates, dude. I don't care. That's pretty amazing. You go stay anywhere for $100. I mean, you're getting a steal.
Yeah,
especially a super nice hotel, and
yeah,
it was.
Yeah, you're not
very,
the Motel 6. Nothing
yeah,
wrong with
very,
Motel 6. Just
it was very highly regarded last year. People definitely talked about it last year. So nice place. So you got a nice place. You doing anything cool for Friday night?
Yeah, we're actually doing the same we did last year. You were there for that. They had the mini golf, so that's all of us there. We were having fun. Basically, they gave us a really discounted rate to play mini golf. It's $5 a game, and they have bars. They have all the free yard games. So like, what is it? Trash can, cornhole, and regular cornhole and or no, what was it? Trash can beer pong. That's what it is. They have ping pong tables.
Trash can cornhole.
Yeah, well,
cornhole and trash cans.
Yeah, but they got the cornhole boards out there too. But I mean, they have so much to do there for not as much. And just come hang out, have a couple beverages, and the kids are welcome there too. So it's friendly all the way around.
What's up, Jake? Yeah, so that's your Friday night deal. Kind of going to the same routine as last year. It worked really well last year, so might as well keep it going. So Saturday, what time's that all going to get started?
So 2:00 is registration, and I'll go on till about the 3:45, just a little bit before 4:00. So then that way we can, migrate to the stage and start everything at 4:00. Okay. Last year it went past just a little bit past 8:00. So it was good run time, especially with having, some auction items in there and things like that. Kind of look at the same thing. But seems like we got a lot more people possibly coming out for this. So we have the venue the whole night. So right after everything's done, you can mosey over to the bar side and talk to veterans, and they have a game area where there's pool tables. They have the video game golf and some other stuff in there. So I mean, it should be a good night. They got good food there too, so you can hang out even afterwards. Watch us clean up.
What time does the venue place actually close?
I want to say 12, maybe 1. I mean, they do have all around inside, so
you could just turn it into an after party.
Well, and that's kind of what we do with it.
Okay,
but of course, I mean, beard comps. A lot of people now you get worn out. We're all getting old.
We old, man. We're ready to go.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm like yawning by 9:00. So, and I'm like really hoping I'm at least an hour into the after party by then.
But yeah, I mean, with having all that there, I mean, it's you're gonna have a good time. And like I said, even if you left the venue early, they have all the stores, bars. They got axe throwing over by the hotels too. So I mean, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, it's Elizabethtown, man. It's super nice.
It's a tiny big city, I guess.
Yeah, very much so. It's got a lot going on because it's close to Fort Knox. So I mean, you've got that's where a lot
of SK, that whole thing going on down there. So
what's that?
So the Blue Oval SK, which is like the Ford, it's
like a battery plant.
The battery plant, yeah, right.
Is
there.
It up and running now, or are they still just building it?
Well, they haven't made a battery yet, but they got people hired and they're working in there.
They haven't officially made a battery, but
I think there's been talks about Nissan was going to buy up some. Like I think they were using the second building they had. So I mean, there's a lot of talks of things going on, but. Yeah, it's been real good for the area.
That's good. I mean, it's a giant building, so obviously it's probably
you won't miss it on 65.
Dude, it is massive. I mean, it's not as big as the Tesla building down in Austin, but it's still pretty sizable, and I'm sure it's employing a lot of people in your area, and that's only going to be good for your growth, right? Yep. Elizabethtown's just going to keep booming and keep spreading out. So, good for your area and good for your competition, maybe, right? Like, people that make batteries have beards too. Go get them all, Andrew Orten.
Of course they do.
They probably do.
Jake McPhillips said this is not where he parked his car, apparently. I don't.
Huh?
That's not where I parked. I don't know.
Okay.
This isn't where I parked my car.
Have you ever seen Eurotrip?
Yeah.
The guy who he's like a nerdy guy. Well, not the nerdy guy. The guy who's like trying to bang everybody. He gets in a hot tub with those girls and gets them to take the shirt off or whatever, the top. And then her boyfriend comes in. He's like, "This isn't where I parked my car."
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, I'm old.
What
Back
did
to topic.
what was Andrew Matson been saying a lot lately about
Cool store, bro. I hope you get your bike back, Pee Wee.
Yeah, there you go. Hope you get your bike back, Pee Wee. Whatever.
Thank you, Jake.
She's so smart. She knows all the things. Well, I had no idea what you were talking about, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. There's a picture of you right here, though, Jake. Since you've hijacked the show, look at that. Look at us. We look so good. Anyway, dadgummit. Did you see the picture at least before I froze? Okay. Well, apparently I'm freezing.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see the picture. You was frozen. I'm like, crap, it's me again. Hey, that's your picture. I see it.
There you go. That's old
freezing
school.
at 106.
27.
Is that when you were a full beard?
That was no, it was a goatee. This is 2017-ish. Okay. Anyway, back to Andrew Orten's competition. Sorry. Derailed. Super easy. So yeah, Friday night's taken care of. We're in the Saturday. We have a venue. What else we got going on Saturday? Where you want to go? You got some cool raffles that you're going to go with?
Yeah, we already started collecting a lot of raffle stuff, the Chinese raffle stuff. So I mean, probably got a lot that'll be coming in that day too. I think we hit I don't know if it was close to 80 last year. So I mean, we did pretty good for the raffle items. But we do have some auction items that we're planning on doing too, and of course with Taxi Phil being in there, those things will go pretty well.
He's gonna be there.
He's gonna be there.
Breaking news: Taxi Phil's gonna be there.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. He's our MC.
Man,
look at that!
Can't just gloss over that one.
That was a great segue.
I think this is the first beard competition he's ever emceed, I believe.
What's
The
up,
first
man?
ever. I mean, yeah. I mean, we're gonna see him next week anyway. So,
speaking of world famous stuff, we are just absolutely graced with the presence of Greg Anderson right now. I don't know if y'all know that, but that's a huge deal. Like, basically, we've made it. Greg Anderson's here, everybody.
He even came to say hi to us. We appreciate it.
Came to say hi.
World famous
Greg Anderson.
To say that he loves that dude.
God, we're gonna get pictures taken by him in like 8 days. This is gonna be amazing. What's up, Greg? Can't wait to see you, buddy. Yeah. So Taxi Phil's gonna be there. So you were talking about raffles and silent or regular auctions, right? So
yeah, regular auction items.
Where
I think
are you drawing the line on auction item or raffle? Like, was it specific? Like, this is an auction item? Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I guess you got to feel for it, because sometimes, sometimes your MC will tell you that he only wants to do so many. But I mean, we have some pretty decent ticketed items. I think we got, I guess, what is it, the wood carvings, the flags that, have the wave in it. So we have one of those. That's a pretty big piece of artwork. We have, I think, so I have a veteran who has a service animal that I go to church with, and he does art. So he was donating a few of his art pieces. I mean, he's really good. I mean, it's Bob Ross-esque, it's kind of really nice paintings. I'm putting together, I think, a bourbon barrel lid. That was a request that I had gotten. So I'm putting together something for that. I think we got I don't want to say kids, because it's one of those things that I know adults like too, but got a Minecraft stuff that we've been kind of collecting, and the old chicken jockey. We got some 3D printed stuff that we thought would be kind of fun to have in there, and possibly see if anybody really likes those things. So we got that. But then like our raffle items, it's the baskets that we get from all over. I think we have 5 or 6 different beard oil companies that should be there. So I mean, it's it's going pretty well. Actually, I just got another. Sorry, just to look up in the air and say, aha. I got one of my guys had asked me if it's a problem to have a kid come
at your competition. Someone's going to give birth at your competition.
No, a vendor. So 11-year-old vendor. Okay. She's going to come and be a vendor and entrepreneur at 11 years old at the venue. So
you're selling children at your comp?
Awesome.
No. Natalie, you're not coming to buying children
right now. I just she's
a 3D printeress. So
okay,
she does a lot of 3D printing stuff.
That seems way more legal. So we're good now.
3D printed children are legal to sell, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 3D printed children.
I did look that up.
All right. Cardi apparently has a question, which will be a good segue into something else. Who are the judges, and what are the trophies?
We have about 5 judges, but I'm going to go ahead and let Aaron, throw the next one out there. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
This is Daniel. He is an awesome presence. I met him through the VFW, and he is a 100% disabled veteran that is also an advocate for veterans, and that there is the Fluffy Poodle. I think he's challenging Aaron for the goatee if you don't see it on there. He's got a massive goatee, and he's ready to come compete as well.
Can dogs compete in the goatee category?
I mean, if he signs up for it, you never know.
I love that.
But he is such an awesome presence, and he's not tied to the actual charity, but we were talking ahead of time, and he was just going to come out because he wanted to see what it was and was fun. Had a little change of plans with some judges, and he was my first thought because if you go out there and check it out, he's got YouTube channels with the Fluffy Poodle. He's very electrifying, and I think when he'll come and talk, you'll listen because of how much he's engaging.
Is the poodle judging too?
The poodle, they are both on stage, so yes, they will both be up there. I don't know how that'll work out, but
he will probably consult the Fluffy Poodle.
Yes, I 100% agree with that because
I think so.
The Fluffy Poodle.
I mean, the poodle of the two does have the better facial hair.
I mean, it's true.
Very true.
Probably knows.
Some might
At
say
least in that
hairdo as
photo.
well. So
you've got that judge. Is that the only judge you have already announced, or
that is our first judge announcement? So that's
breaking news.
Here
on Talking Beards.
Breaking news on here. That was our first judge announcement. I'm going each week, leading up to the event. So yes, I appreciate that. I held off because I was going to announce on Friday, but I was like, well, I think that it'd be an awesome ordeal to bring it on the show and get it out there.
Absolutely.
And like I said, he's someone that I have a feeling that he might be wanting to help out anybody with these kind of things because he's a big social media presence. The Fluffy Poodle's actually the service dog of the year in the Veterans magazine. So
what? So you have a celebrity
famous.
That's a
dog.
famous dog.
famous the Fluffy Poodle.
Dang.
Well, come to Elizabethtown on July 26th and see the Fluffy Poodle, and you can probably get your picture taken with the Fluffy Poodle.
Andrew knows everybody. It's crazy.
So Cardi's second part of that question was trophies. Do you have
trophies?
Trophies.
All right, trophies. I don't have the stands or anything ready to show, but I do have some of the trophies. So similar to last year, if you got that picture, you could show that one.
I do. I have this.
So those were the trophies last year. We're sticking with the same ordeal with the flags, but the stands have gotten a little bit different. So I don't have that out there yet. It's going to be more of a surprise. But so here's the flags that we have this year. So
I like the flags.
With the new banner. I think it's been a unique and fun way to have a trophy and not be like a big heavy metal or no offense to those, but
it fits with your whole theme and your whole everything. I think it's
yes,
perfect.
it does, and it's just another unique one to collect.
Well, I think
Gotta collect them all for the next 200 years.
Oh, there you go. Breaking news here.
Aaron unfrozen.
Yep.
Oh. So are they going to be the same little hats?
No, they are not. They're different this year, and it wasn't all my choice.
Is it your 3D printing entrepreneur making them?
No, they're not 3D printed. They're going to be wood. But the uppers, the bosses that I have, they decided they wanted to use these because they thought they were going to be pretty cool. So each place has its own different style, and it's going to be, they're going to be cute and fun.
Well, I'm sure it'll be amazing. I'm sure. If your upper said it's good, then I trust it.
I can't overrule them.
You can't. You get some faces like this. That's nobody wants that. I love this picture.
That's why I gave it.
Seriously, trying to figure out what's going on here.
I could see Natalie shaking her head over off the side right now.
She said, "Where did that picture come from?"
That's the one that's posted. I mean, it's out there. You can go. Anybody can go and get that off of last year's page. So feel free to go out and take a look.
Still the cover photo for last year's comp. Now.
This should have been the poster for this year's competition.
It's perfect.
And now Stu doesn't have that beard anymore.
Stu doesn't have that beard anymore.
It's a collector. Wild. It's a collector's item.
It is. There you go. Get it while it's hot. Anyway, so you've got your cool trophies. You've got some amazing raffles and auction. Did you want to say any more big auction items that you wanted to get out there, or you? I know.
I don't have anything in here because some of them are kind of big, but
Cardi asked the question. I think we got off of the. I didn't know if you were done with the auction item.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I was. No, you're right.
So you're going to be top secret with the rest of your judges.
Yeah, I'll be announcing them Fridays leading up to the event, and we have some pretty good judges lined up. Even though we had some great judges last year, I have a good feeling that these ones are going to fill those shoes. But it'll definitely be fun.
Well, I can't wait to see what you got going on down there.
And you're raising money for charity.
There we go. Who are you raising money for this year?
So our charity is Dogs Helping Heroes. We call it a 2-for-1 charity because they help give veterans and first responders a service animal, and they also will rescue dogs and have them trained as a service animal. So it was kind of like that was an awesome charity to go with, and they work from Indiana down to us here in Elizabethtown, and help to give those people a well-deserved animal to help them with their situations.
Is there a certain amount that you have to raise in order to fully fund one dog?
So yeah, our goal this year and what it takes to basically put a dog through the classes, the training, and to have them like fully certified, because we're not talking about kind of like my dog Bruce. He's just one of those support animals, but no, these are the full on. They have the commands. They do everything that they're supposed to do and meet the need of that individual.
And it's a lot of money.
Yes, and it's $6,000 to do that and put them through that. And of course, the organization they take care of a lot of other things for that first responder or veteran. And the thing is that our goal is to hit that 6,000 this year. We were a little less than that last year. We right around 4,000. And this year I have a feeling we're going to do it. But no matter what, the charity is going to win.
Absolutely. But the goal is to fully fund one dog.
Yes, we want to try to do that. So in that way, it's a good goal to have.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, at least you're going in with a goal. You have a mission, and that's what you're going to set forward, and you can maybe keep up with it kind of through the night and let it be known, like, hey, we're $200 short. We're looking at you, Taxi Phil. And
he will get it out of somebody.
Maybe these guys
short, Taxi Phil. Do your thing.
Maybe you'll get it out of these guys. So they're going to be your main sponsor, and I'm sure the Renegade Beard Club's going to come in hot.
I bet they show up.
They had quite a few members last year, and I've kind of jumped into their ranks and been a member of with them for a little while. I have I want to mention out there all the ones that I kind of go out and help sponsor, but they have a bunch of guys, a really decent brotherhood. And, really new to the situation. It's a different experience than, any other beard club. But I mean, right now, they have a lot of them that are supposedly showing up for this event. They're kind of treating it like it's a big bearded family reunion. So they're welcome to. And of course,
the more the merrier, right?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
But they're I guess their goal is to become a force out in the bearding community. And, that's the thing, is trying to get a lot of people to, a lot of these clubs, or whether they're new or old, to understand what this stuff is, because not all of them are connected to it.
Well, I know that they've they've been on the show a couple times with different aspects of the podcast and raising money and just coming on talking about the club, and they definitely seem like a force, and they seem like they're ready to do some good, and I look forward to seeing their family reunion turnout at in Elizabethtown. I hope they come from all corners of the country, and I think they've got some chapters across the pond, so maybe they'll go all out, and some across the pond people will wander over here too. That'd be pretty cool.
I thought I heard one of them was, but I'm not sure.
Well, hopefully they come out in full force and support your event, and man, get you.
Well, I mean, I think it's some
$12,000, right? Get you two dogs. I said get you $12,000. Take fund two dogs.
And I guess we could go ahead and talk about the other flyer you put up there, the puppy party. That was
before I get to that, Greg Anderson said how can let him know how he can help. So with that being said, with him, do you and anybody else watching, do you have a PayPal or anything like that people could donate to, or
people just donate that can't be there? Yeah,
right.
Well, I'll get that out on our page. So if you go to the actual competition page, you can get the PayPal there. Right now, it's under mine at this point, so that's what we've been doing. But if I get the
dedicated club one or something.
Well, we did have a club one, but I'm trying to get that back up. So once I get that back up, I'll get that one back out there.
Well, there you go, Greg. Just keep an eye on the Beardmerica 2 Reloaded Facebook event page, and they'll post some links on there momentarily. And if
or
you
just
can't
start stalking Andrew.
There you go.
There we go. Scotland is. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, we're going to try and get a whole list of everybody, and I guess I'll throw another little thing. If I could get it ready in time, I guess, like, how you have at comps where people sign stuff, and I mean, I'll have that same poster kind of thing that I normally do, but one of the things that I was going to do, just to kind of keep it, if we can keep this event going, hopefully be like Big Whisker one day. I have a full-on bourbon barrel that I'm going to clean up basically get it all where everybody can sign on the staves, and each year sign across and fill up a whole bourbon barrel.
Yeah, so
which is cool. I mean, I'll take a bourbon barrel in a heartbeat, but I don't know how I get on a plane.
That's the thing is, I was thinking about trying that kind of thing, and I know some people would definitely go for it, but I feel being able to sign that and be able to see it each year or down the road would be a great thing. And then at some point someone's going to probably say, "Can I buy it?"
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How does that not end up as like a live auction item at some point?
At some point, right? It'll probably be a live auction.
And it's got a ton of people on it,
Yeah.
Well, Andrew, maybe you need to reach out to Greg Anderson after the show.
I think you should.
Yep, I will
donate. Or if it helps more, I'll show up. So there you go. Greg, go get Greg Anderson to come to your event. He's awesome dude. He'd look good hanging out in Kentucky.
You are. Yeah. I mean, you look good in Spokane, Washington, August 2nd. I'm just saying, Greg. But why you're in a super charitable mood at the moment.
All right. So back to the puppy.
To the next, right? Here we go.
Puppy party.
Party. We had a little thing last year with puppies, and it was fun. It was a great little thing. We put it on, so it was like our first time ever trying to do that. Where basically you go and play with the puppies, and it was just a fun time. They were up for adoption, but those were free adoptions. It was a litter that my sister had, but we went ahead and we tried to make this a little more legit this year. And Forever Homes for Paws, I reached out to them, talked to them. Had some great pups when I seen them.
Not necessarily these puppies right here, right?
Well, I don't know. I'd say if anybody's wanting those, just put in a request because they have some awesome.
I'm like, ship that one to me. I want that little husky looking thing.
Yeah, they had a beautiful German Shepherd pup there, and I mean they have all different ones. They rescue them. They get them all ready. Microchipped and everything for adoption, and they have all that paperwork with them there. So this is a little more legit, and it's something that we're going to stay working with them on because it's a win for them. They can get these puppies adopted, and it's just another charity that comes from it. And like when we did this, like last year we did a sponsorship for it. We already had another sponsorship, which is the Florida chapter there, Renegade Beard Club. And that goes straight to them. So we didn't want them showing up without, having anything. They're going to get that sponsorship. And then, of course, anything that they do with adoptions and stuff. But right now, we know that this area here, last year we were trying to do like $1, to go and play with them to see if we could raise money. We're not doing that at all this year. This is just, go up and cuddle because you're probably taking one home.
I mean, who doesn't like hanging out and playing with puppies? So
yep,
that's a win-win. You get to hang out with a puppy, and the dog gets some interaction, and maybe y'all fall in love with each other and take one home.
Yep.
So
and of course, like we've had in the past. Decent, support animals and stuff like that can come out to the event. And, we just don't want to have everybody bringing their pets and not sure if they're able to handle it. But, of course, if you have one and, very good tempered and can handle those kind of situations, please bring them out. Because, of course, we'll have one on stage. I know we've had a few of them that were hanging around. I think there's going to be even some veterans that may come with theirs. So I mean, it's all welcome. Like,
so I can bring the cat.
Well, I mean, if you're going to have it on a leash,
absolutely, he'll definitely. He's leash trained. He's good. Yep, Larry.
They're what, wrestling for the wiener?
I don't know. They're talking about wiener dogs. So Jeff Harris.
Oh, okay.
I want to wiener dog.
I think it's like doing the caterpillar, right? I think it's the dance move Jeff does.
Jeff Harmon wants the wiener dog.
No.
And we talk about battle royale for the wiener dog, wrestling for the wiener dog.
Can I be honest?
That's a good way to raise money, guys. We might have to try that.
Jello wrestling for wiener dogs.
I will find a wiener dog.
There it is. These dudes love the wiener.
Greg. I don't
Right,
get it.
so-
Like
Greg's coming now. He's got to see the wiener wrestling.
Wiener wrestling.
It's all about the only way you're adopting this dog is you have to win by like defeating the other people to death. So
Beardmerica 2 Reloaded Wiener dog wrestling. Perfect.
and you all thought this was going to be boring.
Yeah, it's not going to be boring at all.
In there.
All right, so we've pretty well ran out of time. So what is there anything else that we haven't covered you want to kind of cover real quick? Obviously there's categories and stuff like that, but you know, a lot of that's on the event page, right?
Yeah, that's all out there. We just have the one category that I love is the all-inclusive where anybody can compete in. It just gives an extra category for ladies and the kids and evidently possibly dogs now.
What category
Is it the wrestling category? Which category is it?
It's the patriotic one. So it comes with the most patriotic beard. Yep.
Blake?
Yes.
Yep.
Look at that.
That's our man.
There it is. That's cool.
Look at that.
It's open to anybody. Just be as patriotic as possible. That's the basis of that category, right?
Yep.
That's it. Well, it's going to be a patriotic, fun-filled event up there in Elizabethtown, July 26th. Man, go up there, help them raise some money. Go wrestle some wieners. Go play some putt-putt. Go throw some axes. There's car shows in town. The event's cool. The hotel's cheap. Taxi Phil will be there. Fluffy the dog, the Fluffy Poodle will be there. I mean,
I bet you the Fluffy Poodle could whoop up on some wiener dogs. I'll tell you what.
Maybe it'll happen. Who knows?
Yeah.
Come to Elizabethtown and find out and support this event.
We are not supporting dog fighting. We are just saying that
Fighting for dogs.
Fighting for dogs, Sean. Fighting
Yes.
for dogs.
Yes.
But, Andrew, thanks for stopping by, buddy. It's
Thank
good
you,
to
guys.
see you. And we'll
Always
see
a
you
pleasure.
in 8 days at least, maybe sooner. We'll see you at Worlds. We'll all be together. We'll take a picture together and
I won't be there for
reminisce
9, but see you
Well,
there.
you will be there, and we'll reminisce about
be
wiener wrestling soon.
All right, guys. Love you.
All right, love you too, man. We'll see you soon. Everybody, go up to Elizabethtown. Go to it. Beardmerica 2 Reloaded, July 26th.
Elizabethtown
That's
in
it.
Kentucky.
In Kentucky, up there.
Renegade
Bourbons,
Beard Club.
yeah, all the things, Sean.
Dogs helping heroes.
And maybe dogs fighting for charity. Who knows?
Yes.
But
And you now have 27 hours, little less than 27 hours to buy your tickets to the baseball game
27.
in
Was that-
Pittsburgh.
Is that what we determined? 27
Just to remind everybody that too, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Come by the Beardmerica's at the door, but you're on a time limit. So
9 p.m. specific time tomorrow.
yes.
Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, 27 hours. Hurry up and just get your tickets to the baseball game. If you're going to Worlds, just go. Just go to the
Just do
baseball game on Wednesday. Greg Anderson will be there signing autographs. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Mhm.
I can't wait to get my Greg Anderson autograph 8x10.
I can't wait to get photoed by Greg Anderson again.
It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely. But
You're at the baseball game, he'll sign your balls.
there you go. Get Greg Anderson to sign your balls at the baseball game. Perfect. I love this. All right. Well, that's it, man. We pretty well tapped the show out, and
No, we got another thing to talk about.
well, apparently he has a turbo idea for my Corvette. So this is going well. I'm going
Bring it
to
on.
trade the Forester for a turbo kit for the Corvette. Natalie
There you
is thrilled.
You go.
There you go. Puppy wrestling for charity would be adorable. I agree.
Any and all balls. Yes.
What else? What else we got? We got a final countdown for Worlds. Get your tickets, right? So if you're registering one last time, Registration for competitors ends July 2nd at 4 p.m. And yeah,
This thing ain't far away, people. Just
8
get ready.
days.
Be more ready than me. I hope you've been ready and you're not doing all this.
Love you too, Greg.
Good to see you, Greg. Love
8
you, bro.
days, 12 hours, 55 minutes, and 2 seconds.
Holy
World
crap.
will be here, dude. It's here.
That's an official countdown, isn't it?
That's it, man.
Dang.
That's it. That was not. That wasn't fake and made up. That was. Now we're down to 12 hours and 54 minutes. 50 seconds.
I
It's
imagine
here.
less than what you just said. Yes.
And Greg Anderson turns 50 on the 10th. Wow,
What?
you're freaking old. Golly, you're old. Anyway, don't break a hip on your way to Worlds, Greg. We need you there. So
Or while you're there.
everybody, have a great night. We will see you in 2 weeks. I assume will be like a Worlds recap episode.
All the
And,
recaps.
Yeah, that's pretty
We'll
much
get
all that.
plenty to
episode
talk
will be.
about.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. We'll have several pictures. Hopefully, we got some ribbons and stuff to show off or whatever. Here's hoping. And man, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll have a guest on the show. Maybe we'll try to grab Best in Show or something like that. I don't know. 2 weeks we will have a Worlds recap episode, and just be on the lookout for random Talking Beards lives at Worlds. I'm sure we'll do something at some point, probably. So,
Right.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Got anything?
I got nothing.
Nothing. Me too. Everybody have a great night. That's it. Have a great night, great evening, and we will not see you next Tuesday, but we'll see you next Tuesday. And yeah, that's it.
Have a good night.
Anything? Oops, there it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay, bye.
Found it.
Bye bye.